Welcome to Cybertalk's videocast with myself, Bev Etheridge, interviewing industry professionals about social networking sites within the digital space. I am joined by Mike Burgess, Creative Director at EMAP, who has very kindly agreed to talk to Cybertalk today. Welcome, Mike. Thank you for talking to Cybertalk.
My pleasure, Bev.
In our audio podcast, we talked about what social networking sites are and why they are so popular. But what do you think the future holds for these sites?
The future holds. Well, I don't know. The apocalyptic view would be that people never actually talk to each other or meet each other in real world at all. But I think I think they'll increase in popularity. I mean, what is used by 16-year-olds today is used by 40-something housewives within a really short period of time. So I'd see no reason why they shouldn't continue to grow in popularity. But I think what is cool for a 16-year-old is very different to what their mum uses. So I'd imagine there'll be a lot of kind of fickleness and changing of allegiance from one to another. I mean, the kind of the more regular users of social networking sites in the office, for example, are saying that they're moving to Facebook from MySpace. So I'd imagine there'll be an awful lot of that going on, to be honest.
Right. And I've recently read that Orange are planning to launch Bebo across their mobile portal.
Yeah.
Do you think this will be popular amongst users? I mean, do you think people will understand how to access these sites on their mobile phone?
I think it depends entirely on how Orange market it and make it available, to be honest. I can foresee that a time will come in the not too distant future where mobile phones will just be mobile phone operators will just be a pipe to the open internet, and that anyone on any platform will be able to access Bebo. And I think that the kind of shrewder operators by which I mean companies in the kind of digital internet world will be making their websites compatible for mobile phones. I mean, it's just some kind of style sheet that would render it in a reasonable way on a mobile phone. I think in the short term, the operators will, hold on to the kind of the traffic and kind of operate their walled garden approach, I suppose it's called. But I think we're not too far off mobile phone operators pushing open internet access.
So what key factors do you think need to be addressed to enable the growth of social networking across the mobile portal?
Well, I think analysis of what people actually want to use their mobiles for. I think that the mobile phone is, after all, a communication device. Its main purpose is for you to talk to other people on it. So I wonder if it's already got that covered with SMS and voice calls. I wonder if there's a need for a further version of that form of communication in terms of social networking. So I think very focused approaches to social networking functionality are probably going to pay off more in the short term. I think having this, I don't know. I suppose being able to keep up with your messages on Bebo would be quite a nice thing. I mean, why can't they be delivered to your SMS inbox, for example? But I think I feel that probably the hub of people's Bebo activity will be on a PC. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know.
So we have seen discussion forums and meeting new people as the most popular parts of social networking sites. Do you think this will change in the future? Any future predictions with new functionality?
I think they will remain the most popular. I mean, after all, people just want to talk to each other and meet each other and, fall in love and kiss and dance. And I mean, that's a basic human instinct to want to do all those things. And that's what people are using them for. So yeah, I think absolutely that they'll continue to be the most popular reasons or elements of social networking. I'll be interested to see if location will play a part in social networking.
Right.
Because obviously, what the mobile phone has that a PC doesn't have is that it knows where it is and it's portable.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's one of your friends is near you now functionality, or maybe that's a bit spooky, I don't know, but it might be interesting on an opt-in basis to find the geographical location of your friends on MySpace or Bebo or Facebook.
Yeah. And do you foresee any dangers in using and sharing information on social networking sites via your mobile, or what safety precautions do you think people should take?
Well, there was an article in the Guardian very recently, actually, about how employers were kind of Googling prospective candidates, and that people are actually being turned down for jobs because of, them having videos of their drunken antics on YouTube, or, compromising photos on MySpace, etc. So, I think you have to think very seriously about how you want to present yourself to the world, and obviously all the precautions that the social networking sites kind of dictate. Oh, please don't put your real name or your address or your phone number and that kind of stuff. So obviously, but I think people are very free and easy with information about themselves. And although of course we have kind of Data Protection Act in the UK and in Europe, but people are kind of free and easy with that in the US, and the potential for spamming these sites is huge, and already spammers are making inroads, kind of spam messages and spam friends, etc. So I think you just have to be careful about what data you give out, and also how you actually want yourself to be presented to the outside world.
Well, thank you, Mike, for joining us here at Cybertalk.
Pleasure.